Let me tell you guys.
You can see this looks like
it looks like Solo.
As I said, the shoes and all that. I
And
know you
the
can see the
shades.
shoes from here.
Busy Signal is missing shoes.
You know,
And we know the culprit is.
this guy arrived and the Pulse was at the airport, getting the moments with him, and press conferences are in town. I know KICC is going to be a great place to host this show. It's one of those reggae shows that young people really want to go. He's not the reggae kind of guy who's just like old school and kind of a thing. And he has quite a history, and you know him and his arrest and the story with drugs and stuff. It's what Paul is talking about, him answering all those questions to Juan Karanyanga on what really happened and how he was released and what he thinks about life after that. So that's one of our stories right there. Mm-hmm. But our big story comes again to the same mood we're talking about here earlier today, which has been done by Tony Mushama and not Smita this time round. We're talking about the actual mood that we have as a country. I know we have a lot of entertainment and showbiz going on,
yes,
but we're also mindful about the situation in our country, and as young people and celebrities, all over what we do as Pulse is we are trying to get the mood and sober it up, also to bring peace and change for our own country. I think those are two big stories that people need to watch out for. And again, like I said earlier, people should know we have a group, yes. And I'm not the admin. Vera, again. No, they may come for me, and when the change happens, admits are being looked for.
He's not the admin.
Vera, this week, and London and Dubai and all that, bags going for 500,000
yeah, crazy. Yeah, Vera's boyfriend apparently wants to kill her. She's claiming, but get that story in the Pulse. Yeah, and we have a free government calendar. Yeah.
Well, there is so much free merchandise.
It starts from August until next year.
All right, the Nairobian. Let's go to the Nairobian. There's a lot more in the Pulse. Obviously, we've just given you bits and pieces. Nairobian?
Well, talking about concerts, we are not going to be at the Busy Signal concert, but there's a concert in
You'll be busy
Nakuru.
Oh, there's a concert in Nakuru.
Yeah, in Nakuru, and we're expecting acts like Harmonize, Rayvanny, Rich Mavoko, and many Kenyan artists also joining us. It is a peace concert, yes. So everybody from Nakuru, please turn up. It's actually later today from 6 till God knows when. We are all preaching peace. But then onto our main story. I think there's so much siasa going on, so we decided to give guys a bit of
a break and talk about breakfast.
A bit of a break.
And campus girls selling human eggs.
Yes, and it's a very compelling story. You know, people who Sheila is their role model are busy hawking their eggs
that is
for
very
some money.
Cheap. They need to like
yeah.
Also, there is a verse I saw, I don't know, Mike, tell me. There is a verse I saw that women will start saying, I have money, I have everything, could you just be, and then there will be second wives. I don't know if you guys have seen that verse going around in WhatsApp.
I've not seen
but
that.
there will be second wife.
Yeah, women will be saying, I have my money, I can take care of myself. Can you just take me as another
as
of
another
your wives?
Yeah. What has that got to do with the human egg?
I think I think that's how it
That is a trend. Sheila, I think
when you're feeling too independent, you can just sell some of your
body part.
Yes, and then eventually in future you'll be like, oh, I already have children. He's already taking care of my children. So then you
no. Sheila, these human eggs are not for, you know, they're not keeping it for their own future use. They're selling it and
they're not banking them.
They're not banking them. No.
This is it still becomes yours.
No, you've sold.
No. You have signed a contract and it goes to someone else.
And the
like
baby,
a cuckoo to me.
Like
a movie from a horror movie.
No. Yeah. By the way, you know, if it might sound like it's such a light issue.
Okay, we don't want to get into the whole.
Don't eggs come once a month? Human eggs. So how do you gather them?
But it happens. I
12
mean,
a month.
No.
You send just a tray. What an easy eggs.
Smita, it is a clinical procedure actually, because there are women who cannot, women who do the IVF.
What is IVF again?
IVF.
What is that now?
IVF, it sounds like a rugby. Like when you go to Nakuru, you're like...
Insemination.
Yeah.
It is a medical procedure, and the specialists will tell you how it is done. But yes, it happens, but for the right reasons. But now campus girls are using it
just to make money.
But what I'm asking is, these eggs come. I mean, I remember something about fallopian.
Grab your
fallopian
copy.
tube. Inakuja answer.
Smita, you need to grab grab your copy of the Nairobian for more details.
To understand this whole egg business, please just get yourself a copy of the Nairobian, because I'm also equally confused how these eggs are being sold. Sijui kama zinawekwa kwa tray unauza kwa supermarket ama zinawekwa namna gani. And anyway, yes, Queen.
Well, talking about women and independent women and their demands, we also have a story about women who are on monthly allowance. Talking of which, Stevens.
For the same egg?
Yeah. No. These are different stories. Monthly allowance.
Monthly allowance.
Pesa, mwisho wa mwezi.
I'm wondering, what is the allowance for? What are they being paid?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What is the money for? What do you mean? What's the money?
No. You're given an allowance. For instance, if you work for Standard Group and you go on a trip, you're given per diem. So why are they being per diem?
Wives. I'm your wife.
Mike, you know,
I am your wife.
For day.
Look,
per diem is Latin. Diem is Latin.
Excuse you?
For day.
Yes.
So then they get
Per night?
per nocturne.
Smita. No. You guys are getting it all wrong. Do you know how much? Sheila, tell them, how much do weaves cost?
I mean, I'm wondering.
How much is the pedicure?
Looking good every day.
Yes.
Come on. It takes...
No. Oh, you're saying it's no longer... another day, somebody will be random and say, oh, I don't have a phone. Please buy me a phone. Now there's an allowance.
There is an allowance.
A regular
Now
allowance.
you're just
A
like,
regular
Sheila,
allowance.
don't tell me you don't have anything through the month.
Every month, you give me
An allowance.
3 million.
I guess
for me.
That's
For me, for my own use, not for buying mboga and
especially-
nyanya. For me, yes, to take care of
You guys,
myself.
you don't relate.
So there,
It's like a personal allowance.
clearly, you guys are not
Sheila,
giving
you
your
get
wives allowances.
So Sheila is looking for, is it
I relate.
an allowance?
No,
But
Sheila,
let me tell you-
let me break it down for you, Smita. What Sheila is saying, the look she has right now didn't just come.
Yes.
She had to pay for
She
it.
worked
Therefore,
hard
an
for it.
allowance is required.
So
That
who's
means
your,
that your bay is
do
appreciated.
you have one employer or many?
Okay, if you're someone's wife, you have one employer.
No, Sheila, what I think is that some women are actually being taken for a ride here. That's what I've realized.
You can see the facial expressions on this.
Yani these women
Some women are getting a road deal.
Sheila anakufa na hiyo story.
Hamna.
What was that
Just
for
defend
chama cha
allowance.
wanaume?
And Steve asked a very good question.
Some women-
Do you have one employer or many?
It doesn't matter. What we have realized is that women with names withheld are getting a road deal.
In what sense? Because they're not getting an allowance.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, we're living in a dispensation. Take, for instance, Smita's hair. That hair is not, it doesn't come cheap. Does he also need to get an allowance?
Mike.
No, my hair comes cheap. Let's get this straight. And I work very hard.
No,
Mike.
if you maintain it, it doesn't come cheap anyway. We need to finish up. But get yourself a copy of the Nairobian and find out what this allowance business is all about and the eggs. And
Much more. Oh, and the fashion. Wow. The fashion.
yes, there's the fashion
There
page.
is a
That's
fashion
why-
page.
Eggs, allowances,
And then fashion.
There's a
To
fashion
look this
page.
good also,
Yeah.
like this guy, you need to...
I also want that chama cha maendeleo ya wanaume to.
What are we talking about? Allowance? I thought
Yeah,
we moved on.
we want
from
that.
We moved on from there. In fact, there is also another article there as we finish.
Yeah.
We have moved. And you know who has moved? Apparently, cholera is now in Karen. It looks like, this is no longer a disease that just affects the poor.
Yeah.
It affects
it's
everyone.
So it
Guys,
went,
we'll have to
from
wind it up
Weston
there.
to Karen.
Yes, well, it's that road, it's the same road. Weston is on your way.
I wonder how the human carriers were.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we'll wind up Hot Topics this morning, and we'll take a short break, but do stay with us. We've still got some stories that are making headlines.
This is KTN News.